need to get my hair cut. By the way, Nate and Matt went to the barber shop where your cousin works.
Yeah.
Matt.
Bernie. But Matt, yeah.
Nate was talking to me on Snapchat. He's like, "Hey, I met your cousin." I'm like, "Which one?" And he's like,
"No kidding."
The barber. I was like, "Oh, that's my dad's cousin."
I have your foot on there, Chumley.
Then he talked about how I'm the third Joe, and I'm technically not, but technically I am.
Yeah. I'm on the way for you to be done before I say hello, even though we got no one in there at the moment. Yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to the couch. Joe here, Joey next to me, and tonight we're going to start and complete our review on SimCity for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. SimCity is not Joey's favorite game, but he's going to have to sit here and give his opinion on it, and it's rather a single-player game, so I'm going to be the one doing most of the reviewing, probably. However, we will still endeavor to push through and enjoy ourselves. So, first things first. Box art. What do you think of the box art? Does it speak to you?
Not really.
Not really?
It doesn't really. I like games with action, and yeah, I don't have my glasses on currently, so I can't really see it well because I have terrible vision. But I personally don't like the box art that much. It just doesn't look that entertaining to me.
I won't argue it doesn't look entertaining. I like the way the words are coming up. It's a building. I don't think I ever realized as a kid that the word was made out of buildings, but I think the box art is okay for what it is. I don't think it's amazing.
It speaks to me. It's cool.
Louis says it speaks to him. He's sitting over here on the side. So, I don't mind the box art. But let's get to the instruction manual. How about them apples? Bam. Now, first off, it has to be said, this is an 80-page instruction manual. 80 pages. It has an index, for God's sakes.
It's significantly too excessive, but...
It is super excessive, but one of the things I note that they did in this, they have not done in any of the instruction manuals we've seen yet, is this. Now there's a table of contents. It is full-page color. Color all the way through. Artwork on every page. Excessively done. Now I should say SimCity came out in like the 1980s. For computers, it was ported to the Super Nintendo with a few changes. But here we got your explanation of the different like demolitions. They point out that, hey, we put Bowser in the game for Nintendo. Dr. Wright up there and on the cover. You know.
He looks like a lemming.
He does look like a lemming. I 100% agree, and I cannot wait till we get to the game Lemmings.
Oh, dude, I was playing it earlier.
So far down the line.
The third level of Lemmings I could not get past.
Oh, Lemmings is a great game.
Because I needed to get as many as I could into the thing, and I got as many as I could. But there were 5 guys that were just standing there with stop hands, and the level never ended.
Yeah. So, let's see. We get our view here. Again, talking about monsters and the other things. Here we get our controls. Now, here's something that I find the most interesting. This instruction booklet, and in the game, there's a practice mode. And this literally, see here, it says step by step. If you follow this, it walks you through the entire process of building a basic city and getting it up to speed and how to play the game. It's very in-depth, very wordy, to the point where it wasn't necessary to be this way, but boy, if it isn't.
So, I'm going to stop you before you continue. Trey is in the chat. He asked, is there any way to even up the death counter on this? Technically, yeah. You can lose the levels.
Yeah, if we played the scenarios, you could lose the scenarios. I don't think we technically can lose the up the death counter on this game, though. I don't know. I think there's one scenario in here that I haven't beat. It's going to save those previous scenarios. So maybe I'll try and beat that one tonight and see if we can lose it horribly.
And I can't remember. Do we keep the death counter for the free game? Don't remember if he counted my playthrough of Legend of Zelda.
Were you counting Legend of Zelda? I think we were only counting official reviews.
I think so.
So let's continue through here. It's got all these little box out sections talking about cities that have done things wrong. I mean, it's just super thorough, as you can see as we continue to go through. It talks about how to get to the different things, how you get your different gifts, which are huge deals inside of the game, what everything does, how to set your stuff. Your goals is like the metropolises and everything else, how to deal with disasters. It is just bonkers. Stage 6, Megalopolis. That is actually kind of the end goal of the game. It is to have so many people in your town, it becomes a megalopolis. I don't recall ever actually getting there because I never had the patience for that nonsense, but that's how it works.
Oh, my neck.
One of the interesting things down here at the end, we're getting towards the end of the instructions, we got a glossary of terms. Here we get some information about the game screen, bar menus. Now, there are 1,000 different maps in the game. And here on these last couple pages, it shows you 100 maps. So, if you want to, like, kind of go through these, you can try and find the best one. You know? I mean, that's a lot of maps. And then we get to the end. There's an index, your warranty information, everything else. So,
about almost 100-page booklet, you definitely need an index.
I don't remember as a kid ever using the book. I don't remember this book at all, which means I probably never read it. But I learned how to play the game.
Why?
Well, yeah, I mean, as a kid, I probably wouldn't have had the willpower to read this nonsense. But, so, what do you think of the rule book?
Excessive? Definitely useful, though.
So, my statements for the rule book. I love the fact that it did full color. I love that they did artwork. There is hand-drawn artwork on every page, yeah. Like, and that says a lot. Now, I mean, you can see it's you know, reused over and over again on most of them. But the point is, they took the time to do it.
Right. I think it's different for each level,
yeah,
each city.
As you move from, like, town to village to city, you know. There's screenshots galore, also full color, unlike Gradius, where the screenshots were black and white, which is one of the reasons when we looked at that instruction manual, we were like, I don't know, this really doesn't look that great. Yeah, I think the instruction manual is amazing. It's a lot, but it does provide you with all the information. So it's probably one of the more thorough instruction manuals we've seen so far.
Now, I will say, we usually read through the rule books before we play it. I was about to say, I did not read this rule book because I'm not going to be playing. And I was about to ask if you read it.
I did read a pretty big chunk of it, just for thoroughness. But no, I did not read the whole thing. That would have been insanity. So, that's it. They made one down here, Dr. Bright. Just all the different things you could do, weird stuff in the game.
It's not Dr. Bright. It's
Dr. Wright. Is it? Oh, Dr. Wright. Look at you.
It said it on the page.
Shut up. Okay, so I'm not the brightest some days. Let's go ahead and kick this over to the gameplay. Bing. I personally love this opening music. I don't know, just something about the opening scroll and the music. I really like it.
It's not bad. It's definitely not my favorite, but
as a kid, I remember it, and I was just like, oh, this is the greatest ever. Like, there's the Nintendo building. I don't know if this is, like, based off of downtown Tokyo or something. Not a clue, and there's Maxis, the game developer. So, yeah. We're going to go ahead and roll in here. So you get the main menu, you can resume save city, you got your practice, your start new city, and your select scenario. So practice we're not going to do, but it starts you on that little island. And that's the one where if you walk through the instruction manual, it'll guide you through the first, you know, chunks of the game, teaching you exactly how things work out. Now, one of the things, yeah, I don't know, should we start from fresh?
I feel like we should create our own city, but I feel like we should also do the scenarios at some point. Or at least a couple of them.
Well, here, we'll hack away at one city for a little bit. And then we will do a scenario, and then I'll show you a couple other things that I want to get in before we're finished. We're just going to pick landform number 1. What do we want to name it?
Joeland.
Joeland? How utterly creative of you. So here's kind of an interesting thing. Their easy, medium, and hard mode is based on how much money they let you start the game with. We're going to go easy. Obviously, 20,000 is the best. Yeah, we're going to take that. Now, one of the interesting things about the game is you look around, and this is your movement, right? You got to scroll real slow, which is terrible. But if you hold the A button, it actually, when you hold the A button, it pauses the game, which is interesting. So you can see the water moving there, and as soon as you hit A, it pauses it, which is kind of a cheap way to avoid losing population when bad things happen. One of the things I like is you can make the menu bars disappear, which gives you a much better view of your town. And then there are buttons, so I can, even though I'm out here in the middle, I can quick up to this menu, quick back, quick over to this menu, quick back. It's very well developed, I think. So we're just gonna start with a nuke plant. Makes the most sense to me. One of the many things discussed even in the book, is the donut formation. So the donut formation is the most efficient way of building the town to maximize your population and everything. It's weird that it kind of acknowledges that, like, hey, this is just kind of how the system was built, and so if you do this, you know, it'll work out the best for you. I don't know why I wasted money there being stupid.
It is very, like, nice, calming music.
Oh yeah, it's super relaxing music. It's just weird, you know. It holds an oddball place in that it's not. I mean, you're right. You know, most video games are kind of action oriented, and this one is very much not. It's very much a city simulation. It's very slow paced. You can speed up the game speed time here, which we'll do. And I'm gonna turn auto budget on because I really don't feel like diddling with that nonsense. Boop. Being a city, you can change your funding levels for your streets, your fire department, your police, your taxes, and all that. We're not gonna go into that. But this is the primary bit of the game. I mean, it's not glorious or exciting. It's just calming, actually. Like, I sat here as a kid and I played this game for hours and hours on end and never failed to be entertained by it. So you can see over here on the right my property values. My people demand more residentials and more industrials. And it's very easy to satisfy them by doing exactly what they ask. So the reason you do the donut formation is everything is affected by what it's around. So what happens is you fill in these little holes of park, which makes people happier, but then eventually your city will get gifts like casinos and amusement parks, and as soon as you dump one of those in the hole of a donut, everything around it goes straight up. It might not happen like immediately, but it will go up for sure. Bam, town, 2,000 people already. It's an achievement. Dude. And then the music changes, which is kind of interesting. And that will continue. Now you get the mayor's house. So let's go ahead and slam my joint right down in the middle of this last donut hole we built. Bam. Yay! Doo-doo-doo. See? I can hear you. You might not be able to hear him, but I can hear Joey sitting here kind of going, doo, 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 doo. Yeah, that's right. It's gonna get you, whether you want to or not. It's weird the way it works, the human brain. And you always got to remember to slap a lot of fire. And fire not as much, but boy, if you don't control the police departments, crime will be a real big issue. And ideally, I mean, you can see now I've got $7,000 left. So I've already burned through, you know, a little over half of my starting allotment of money. Which seems like a lot to have burned through that quickly. But, and therein I think probably lies the biggest failing of the game. Is the waiting. Because you have to get money. And you can see it just, did I go up or down? I wasn't even paying. I got 7,559 now. And every month, it goes up and down.
You can speed it up more.
Yeah, so the population's going up. Tax season's about to hit, too. We don't see it because I put it on auto budget, but... yeah. And so you just have to wait until tax season comes around, and then you get all your money again. Which is, like I said, the most boring part. Yeah, and that's why this stupid thing exists, to speed the game up. So it wants more industrial zones, which... those are the worst ones because people hate the amount of pollution that it kicks up. But necessary evils. Slap some parks next to it. I like the little black dots you can see are the cars.
I can't tell if the cars are driving on the left side or the right side. I think it's left.
They are kind of driving on the left, aren't they?
Which I mean... actually, I think there's quite a few countries that are switching to the right side, but...
Are there? So you can see my residential and commercial property values are plummeted at the moment. They're not in demand. My industrial's still very in demand because I don't have enough of them. Oh, thank you. So... there you can see everything around my house has popped up now. You got this little magnifying glass. It'll identify things. So the little black squares for the houses are the first level of development. Then you get R1, R2, R3, R4. And eventually you get R top, which is when two of them are big enough to combine into one building. Commercials will operate the same way. You don't get the little black dots. It just immediately goes level 1, 2, 3, 4, and then C top, which is when two combine. Industrials go 1 through 4. I don't think they combine. I can't remember. And then low and high, I can't remember what low and high mean, or up or lower. I think that's just kind of property value of that specific block. We'll just prepare the next 2 donuts. I think, how about this? Let's give the people, who doesn't want some sports, right? One of the things I like is there are 2 different stadiums. So you got your open football field, and then there's also, and it's completely random how it decides what it puts in here. You get the Astrodome, which is the dome baseball field. I think there might be an open baseball field too. There might be 3. I can't remember. Traffic jam. Apparently I have too many cars on the streets. People like to drive. So we're about tax season. I got $3,420 in the bank this moment. I think at the end of January tax comes up and I get my money. So let's watch it and see if it rolls. No, it didn't move. Maybe it was the beginning of January. I don't remember. Louis wants to say something, I think.
Like, share, and subscribe. And hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new episodes or vlogs. Actually, live streams, I mean.
Well, he's doing his best to help us out. We appreciate it, Lou. Let's see. Well,
how do you use that chair?
Making noise. I mean, that's what it is. That's how you're supposed to sit in it. He's got a weird, like, half-standy chair thing. I got a zoo! Hey, hey. Who wants a zoo? My people want a zoo. Right? bam, there.
I seriously thought you were gonna say "we do," which would have made more sense as a rhyme, but you really let me down.
Well, you know, some days that's my goal. Oops. So I bulldozed a little bit of street there to try and clear up the whole traffic jam issue. I know it seems like an odd way to do it, but that's just kind of how it has to work in this game. Look at this. A ton of people over here. Bam. Just to control it for a little bit. Population's still skyrocketing though.
Technically speaking,
What's that?
for every citizen that dies, it could count one to the death counter.
They're not dying though. They're moving in and out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just saying that's how.
Pretty
it
sure
works.
if you bulldoze them while they're on the roads, they die.
Well, unless you're gonna count little black dots as I bulldoze them, I don't think that's how it's gonna work out.
We assume 2 per car.
All right, so let's see.
4 cars per section of road usually.
We're coming up on the end of 1902, November. I got 3254 in the bank.
Trey said, "I'm not doing that."
Doing that. Hey, we hit a city. Again, the music changes. Again, I apparently have way too many cars on the streets. 3254. I want to see when the money changes. There it went. 3254 to 3520. I earned $200
Nice.
for tax season. Oh my. So you can see why this game would be terribly slow. And I mean, that's it, man. You just have to wait and wait and wait and wait and wait. So, because I am impatient, here is something I remember from my childhood. First off, oh, I got a bank. Because it's realized that I'm almost out of money. It's like, hey, don't you need money? And I'm like, no. No, I don't. So we're going to build these like crazy sauce. And then when they're gone, we're just going to slam them all down. Hey, look, I'm out of money. And then I go into my taxes. And I underfund everything. Trans, police, fire, they all get 0% funding. Not a penny coming from me. Because this is the built-in cheat code. We'll see if I can remember it and get it to work right the first time. I have to turn off auto budget. So, initially, that's why you build all police and fire department. So throughout the course of the game, you're allotted 5 special police departments and I think 5 special fire departments. And they're based on how many of the original building you have. So like every time you build like 5 of them, you get a special one. So you spend your initial allotment of money on these things, you get some special buildings to increase your areas. And then you go through the first year, and then you activate the cheat code. And then what it does is it gives you 9s all the way across your money. So, I don't know what we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 digits. Is that 9 million? Yeah, $9,999,999. It's a cheat. But it is one I have remembered since I was like, I don't know, 12 years old or something.
Huh. It just looks like 6 digits, by the way.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there's 2 dots up there.
Yeah, but 2 dots is one thing.
Oh, is it?
Yes.
Oh, well, maybe it's 6 digits. Anyway. We'll see if I can get it to work the first time through. What happens is, you wait, and then as tax season starts, it'll bring up that budget screen. You hold down the left shoulder button. You go down to go with figures. You exit that. And then you go back up and do your budget. You 100% fund everything. You're holding the left shoulder button the whole time. And then when you come back, you let go of the left shoulder button and money. So we're getting there. Almost tax season.
How did you figure this out?
Oh, it was just something that was in like Nintendo Power. So here's tax season. Boop, boop, boop. Everything's at 0. Go up to taxes. Now we're going to refund everything. Yeah, this was like the known hack of the game. I don't know if we got it from like Nintendo Power or if my brother heard it from someone else, but I learned it from him, I guarantee that. Bam. 9s, baby. All the money in the world. It is shocking the things you will remember.
Huh.
They say they want industrial parks. Let's industrialize.
That's a lot of industrial.
Yeah, well, at this point I'm not playing it for intentionally making it good. Bam! And what I like, the special police department's got flashy lights on top. Fire department's the same way. I mean, we don't need to put the bank anywhere, but we're just gonna slam it over here for funsies.
Do you need a bank? Not anymore.
SimCity Savings and Loans? Do you need a loan? No. No, I don't. Because I'm a cheaty git. Traffic jams. Slam an airport in there. How you like them apples? Some apples.
Right in the middle of town.
Hey, man. You can't stop progress.
Sure you can.
Sure you can. So, now that we've got our nice little town, it's probably not going to happen. Let's just slap it with a disaster. We got an airport. We'll do an airport wreck. We'll throw a tornado in here. Floods won't affect me. I'm not near the river yet. Let's kick an earthquake on too. Boom! Hey, plane crashed right on the airport. Look at that thing. Boom, dead. And here's how you solve fire problems. Other than having fire departments who will eventually put out a fire, you don't have a choice but to basically bulldoze everything around it, like streets, power lines, all of it, because the fire will just keep spreading. Which is a weird way to fix it, but that's how it works. Hey, a water spout. That thing is nowhere near me. It's at the bottom of the map. But don't worry, the earthquake will get me soon enough. I gotta change. There it is. Oh, I didn't get up to the corner in time, so we don't get to see it smash everything. Oh! Crash, boom, bang. So, you know, here's smashed all this. The zoo's gonna end up catching fire, probably. Boom. My house is probably gonna catch fire and burn down. So yeah, let's go ahead and let's throw Bowser in here. Bowser's not likely to make it to my city, but we'll put him in here just so we can watch him walk across the map. Because that was part of the fun. That's the most annoying thing in the game. Little Bowser rolling on wheels, trying to flamethrow him. Look out! So here we got Bowser. Oh, Bowser's gonna fight the tornado?
Is the tornado gonna...
I have no idea.
Nope.
No, Bowser's just stronger than the tornado, I guess. He sets trees on fire. No one knows how. But in a big city, it is fun to watch Bowser walk around and just smash things. He's like Godzilla, you know? I mean, technically, he is exactly Godzilla. in this game, at least. Tornado. I don't know how the tornado's catching trees on fire. But I'll be darned if it isn't.
Are either of them gonna make their way to the town?
Well, the tornado's gone.
So that's no.
If Bowser turns north, he might get to me. But he's just as liable to turn south and go back the other direction, frankly.
Yes, NPC life.
Come on, buddy. Come get me.
Bowser's a dinosaur with the free will. Bowser, dinosaur.
You can put the airport back.
Yeah, not
Bowser
worried
does
about it.
what Bowser wants.
Come on, Bowser. Keep coming.
I think Bowser's actually coming to the city.
Come on, buddy. Come get me. Stop turning left.
It's probably going for the...
Take a hard north right there. You'll smash a bunch of commercial buildings. No? Okay, fine. Oh, come on. He's gonna get there.
Hit the power plant.
It's tax season again. Hey, Bowser made it to the city and destroyed basically nothing. Well, he's destroying Parkland. Hey, he's gonna smash some industrial zones. All right, right across the middle. Boom! Yay! We got Bowser to come smash the city.
Why is it different colors?
What do you mean?
The screen looks different colors each time I look.
Well, I mean the seasons change.
Oh.
Yeah. All right. Bowser did some good damage. Now walk over the nuke plant and blow it up. No. Oh, he's turned around. He hit the map. Usually he disappears at the map edge, but he wasn't done with us.
Where's the nuke plant?
Up in the corner. Alright, Bowser really laid in, didn't he? That's what we want. Some good Godzilla destruction. I had a population of 10,000 before I set those off. Now I'm down to 3. Hey,
How
Trey.
many deaths is
yeah,
that?
how many people died, Trey? Take a guess.
He said I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
He said he wasn't counting all the little cars.
I had 10,000 people. We're basically going to end up back towards 0. So let's say half of those people moved out quickly. Bowser killed the other half along with an earthquake. 5,000 more deaths onto the ticker. So, you can come up here. We can load and save games or go to the menu. We're going to go to the menu. No, we're not going to save that. So, we go in here to the scenarios. You have 6 scenarios initially that you can play. You got to fix San Francisco after the earthquake of 1906. In Burn, traffic is a ridiculous problem. Let's go through the solvings, actually. Earthquakes, real simple. Go around town, stop the fires, reconnect electricity, basically get the town back up and running. Burn. Literally, you can just go through and delete every road in the map and replace it with train tracks. Problem solved. Tokyo. Bowser walks around this map for like 5 minutes smashing things. Same as San Francisco, you just gotta fix it. Detroit. You just go through and make sure that every time you move like one full screen length, you can see a police station. Eventually that will help. Boston, nuclear meltdown. Same concept as San Francisco and Tokyo attack. You just have to bulldoze all around the nuclear radiation signs that are all over the ground. Eventually they will go away. Fix yourself up. Rio de Janeiro is coastal flooding. The map will flood along the coastlines and the water. You just have to go and like develop all the coastline so that the water has nowhere to go. Once you finish those 6, it opens up 2 extra scenarios. 1, Las Vegas, UFO attack. I have not played that one. And then Free. Free map is the special Megalopolis map. This is the easiest place to get a Megalopolis, which is like the big city, because it is all land. There's not a lick of water on the thing at all. But the more entertaining part is there's forest in the middle of this map that is in the shape of Mario's head. So we come out here and you see the forest, and it is just a giant Mario face in the middle of your map.
That's a nice little nod to
It is.
their games.
And if you actually do get your Megalopolis, I do remember you get like a Mario statue. That's like the special building you get when you finish it. So that's another nice nod to it. Obviously, we're not going to get to the Megalopolis this evening. But yeah, it's just kind of interesting that they threw the little Mario hat in there. It's a neat little Easter egg, I think, you know. You have to beat all the scenarios to get it, but it's there. So let's take a look, just for funsies, at my saved game, Funky Town. It is a metropolis. Funky Town. So here, you can see what I was talking about, those 2 big buildings that conglomerated into one. One's a residential, and one's a commercial. So, see top, our top. And then every time you load a game, you have an immediate drop in people, because all your electricity, for whatever reason, hasn't come back on yet. It's a weird, I don't know why it does it, like a game glitch, sort of. But that's what it is. So you can see I've been building around here. This is one I've been working on for a while. You see the mayor's house there. It kind of develops as the cities develop. You know, when we put it on that one we just played, is a real tiny dot, and now it's like a big 3-story mansion thing. But, you know, you can look around. Obviously, I did the donut buildings. And most of this map is developed. You can see not all of the zones have developed up, and this bottom corner really hasn't been finished. But for the most part, it is completely chuffed up. Boom! And there you can see the donuts everywhere, and the small chunk of land that isn't developed. You got your R, which is your railroad moving around, your A, which is an airplane, and your H, which is a helicopter. Helicopters will automatically take your screen to an emergency. He obviously doesn't show up until you have an airport. It doesn't show the ship, but I have a couple of seaports, right? One here and one up here. Let's see if there's any boats floating around. So no boats right now, but there will be boats that will float around. Sometimes they'll wreck into your bridges and smash your bridges and stuff that are crossing the water. Nothing special, just kind of neat. But, so that's a developed metropolis there. I'm at 178,000 people. To hit Megalopolis, you have to hit 500,000, 500,000 people, which is insane because you can't have like an inch of wasted space on your map. You don't use roads, it's all rail lines. You don't do anything like the train station here. I put the train station, there's like park and fanciness around it and silly. You don't do that. I haven't developed my coastlines, I just put parkland there. You have to develop every inch of the map basically to hit Megalopolis. But I just enjoy going in and building, you know, it's like Legos sort of. Pardon Lewis as he drops things in the background. So that's that. Let's roll out to the menu.
Louis.
What?
Don't stick that knife back in the peanut butter after you dropped it on the floor.
That's a good point. Oh, he said it on his plate. So let's go ahead and see what the Las Vegas UFO is. Las Vegas, world's largest gambling city, was severely damaged by a sudden attack of unidentified flying objects. While the government has denied any UFO sightings whatsoever, gamblers are leaving their chips at the table and fleeing for their lives. Your tasks are to put out the fires from the attack, rebuild the city into an active metropolis within 10 years. So I have 10 years to fix this monstrosity. And it is ugly as sin. Like,
Oh.
yeah, it was not... And all the scenarios are like this. They're all just built totally goofy. And usually what happens is when you start the map, you can see those are all casinos, those flashy lights. The attack hasn't happened yet. So in all the other scenarios, except for Burn, which is a traffic jam, if I remember correctly, like the scenario occurs shortly after you load in. So obviously right now we see there aren't any fires to put out. So we just kind of have to patiently wait. And eventually, things will just go wrong. So, what do you think of the graphics?
I mean, for what it is, and they can't really do much, especially for a city game where you have to fit so much on one screen. But I think they did pretty good.
I'm going to point out, just like all the other games, very bright color palette. Very colorful, very eye-catching, very interesting.
And even when it's in winter, where it's like still the duller colors, it's still bright.
Very bright, yeah. I like how, and they did the seasons, so the ground turns white when it's covered in snow. The trees lose their little green tufts. In the fall, everything turns brown. So they did a lot of work on it. I like the graphical representation. I like the top-down view. I like how things change as they develop. What about sound?
The music is very calming, I will say. That's really all I got.
Yeah, I mean, there really isn't. You're right. There's not a lot of sound, like the building noise, ka-chunk, kaboom, and, you know, stuff like that. But you're right. There's very little to go off of there. I like the music a lot. It's very calming to me. You can't really comment much on gameplay because there ain't much gameplay to be had.
Right.
You know, the controls are a little awkward if you're not used to them, you know, flipping back and forth through the quick menus and moving around. So for a new person who has no experience in it that's just learning it, it might be kind of a pain in the butt. Now, I will say this is based off the original SimCity. You know, I don't know what god-awful SimCity version they're on at this point. SimCity 6 billion or whatever. The thing that brings me back to this game, more so than any other SimCity, even though the other SimCities look better, the gameplay's better, the graphics are better, the sound is better, this game I adore for its simplicity. One of the things I hated about SimCity 2000, which I think was the next SimCity after this one, if you don't count the weird off-ball sims like SimAnt and SimFarm, is...
I've never heard of either of them.
Oh, dude, you don't know how many SimCity games there are. This one, you didn't have to do, like... SimCity 2000 added in, like, you had to keep adequate water systems and waste systems and sewer lines and a bunch of extra stuff. And I'm like, I just enjoyed this top-down, real simple view. It was just nice and easy. And I enjoyed it thoroughly. It wasn't, you know, super difficult or super in-depth. It was just something to sit and really burn time out. I mean, that's just, you know, you get what you want out of a game, and that's what I liked about it. So it is what has brought me back multiple times over the years to continue playing it. You sped the game up there to try and get the scenario to start, did you?
Yeah. We've got 13 more minutes of this. I did math very wrong. 18.
I was going to say, it's almost 20 minutes, but 13, okay.
I don't know why I said 13.
It's pretty bad.
I knew it was 20. I was like, 20, and that's a 2. And for some reason, my mind just went, that's 13. And so I said 13.
I have no idea how long it takes for this to happen.
Do the other ones usually happen by now?
I think so, but I don't remember, honestly.
I apologize for yawning a lot. Yeah, I am sick, so...
Yeah. Poor Joey. So, like, I don't really want to build anything because I don't want to build it just to have them get smashed apart, you know?
You guys can't see this, but I'm gonna mention this to you. Do you know what that is?
What's that? Oh. It's a DVD.
Why was it sticking out of the TV?
I don't know, because it was in the TV at one point and now it's not.
No, it was still in the TV. It was just kind of
bothering
out
you.
Of the TV.
Way to break the concentration there.
I'm sorry, I just saw it and I was like,
Couldn't
wait
do
a
it. You're
second.
like, what
why
the
is there a
hell?
CD sticking out of the TV?
Alright, game. You can kill me anytime now.
No, you've said that it's never gonna happen.
Something like that. I'm just gonna start slapping residentials. How about that?
You could just start fixing it by making it donuts now. Like, clear out that top right.
Nah, that's too much. Let's just start slapping things in. First off, we're not going to have time to finish the scenario as it is. It takes 10 years to finish the scenario. And obviously we're not going to spend that much time doing it. So, not real worried about it. So, I don't know if any of you guys were on earlier, but we did an impromptu play earlier. Louie and I played some Donkey Kong Country until we died. And then we had the boys' mom, my wife Kim, come down and spank me at some Dr. Mario. Although I actually did pretty well today. I think I beat her once. Well, I beat her a couple times, but, you know, it's rare for me to win that victory. But anyway, I mean, you guys kind of get the idea. I mean, this is one of the reasons we wanted to cut SimCity down to one day. not exactly exciting stuff to watch, yeah? So, overall, thoughts on SimCity?
I can definitely see it being a good game. Like, it's not a bad game. And it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not a huge fan of these types of games in general, like simulator games.
Yeah.
Like SimCity, Sims, just Sims. Roller Coaster Tycoon, or like the Tycoon games. I mean, like, they aren't bad and I'll play them. I'm just not a huge fan of them. But some people really enjoy them, and I can respect that because it's not a bad game. It's not poorly laid out or anything. I think it's really well made.
Alright. Rating, would you suggest people go back and play it?
I would suggest people go back and play it if they enjoy this style of game. Like, for me, since I don't like it, and I know there are a couple of my friends that don't like this style of game, I probably wouldn't suggest it to them. But, like, how you enjoy these types of games, I would suggest it to people that enjoy these types of games, because it is definitely, in my opinion, one of the better versions of, like, the Tycoon simulator games. The best being Roller Coaster Tycoon, in my opinion, but
I do like Roller Coaster Tycoon. Oop. Accidentally popped into the computer menu there. Yeah, I do love the original Roller Coaster Tycoon, which was based off the original theme park, which I don't think you've ever seen. Have you ever even seen the original Roller Coaster Tycoon?
Probably not.
I have it. I should have you play it sometime. Graphically speaking, it is rough. I mean, it's like this. It's very simple and basic, but I also thoroughly enjoyed that game, as it turned out. Go figure. So, I can respect Joey's caveat. If you like simulator games, you'll probably like this game. I'm giving it a firm thumbs up because I thoroughly enjoy it. And even now, you know, 25 years after I first played it, I'm still coming back to it. I still enjoy the game. I still get hours of entertainment out of it. So, I don't know. Do we rate that 2 thumbs up? Oh, there's the UFO. Hey!
It's gonna fly around and destroy a circle of things.
That's awesome. I like the little boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Shoots his little ray blaster.
That was an amazing sound. Not the one on the TV, the one that you made.
Look at him go, man. Calm down, UFO.
I don't know what we did to upset the aliens, but
We were us. That's what we did. I have no doubt. It was just us. Run, hide. Ah, aliens. Parts of the city have been damaged by the attack. Check it for damage and rebuild as soon as possible. Yeah, I love the little flying saucer thing. That's awesome. So anyway, as we said, 2 thumbs up with the caveat. You have to come into it knowing that you're going to like this type of game. It is not the game to be recommended for everybody. I'm actually surprised he gave it a thumb up at all. So, you know, I didn't expect him to. Is there, I guess just because you realize that there are people that like these games?
well, right. And like I said, I don't enjoy these games, but like I said, it's not a bad game. Like you can usually tell a bad game when it's a bad game, and this isn't one in my opinion. Like, it's really well designed and it's really well thought out. It's just not my cup of tea.
That's fair, that's fair. Well, there you go, folks. SimCity. Worth it if you like that type of game. Which I do, as it turns out. So, get that fire department moving. But, yeah, it's not super exciting. It's not supposed to be. It's just supposed to be a time waster? I don't know. I think it's better than some current time waster games like, you know, Clash of Clans and tap games on your phone. I'd much rather sit down here and play this in my basement for a couple hours than sit on my phone for a couple hours. Especially when you just slap a bunch of disasters on. Everything's gonna die now. Hahaha, plane crash. More UFOs! They came back! That's bunk. Wow, that would make this scenario harder. I didn't realize they came back multiple times.
Now we're just waiting for the other disasters.
Yeah, well, there's just a generic old fire. So that's 2 of the 6 disasters that I triggered. So we got flooding, Bowser, tornado, earthquake. Oh, tornado right in the middle of town. Boom, smash, crash, bang.
Man, the tornado does so much more when it's actually in the city.
Go figure.
Oh, there's the earthquake.
Earthquake. We're just gonna demolish Las Vegas is what's happening here. Hey, Bowser pops up right in the middle of town. Right where the tornado started, as it turns out. Him and that tornado got a thing going. We got left. Flooding?
I think so, yeah.
No, it didn't do a flood.
Maybe it did. Is there any water on the map?
Yeah, I don't... You know what? I don't know if there is water on the map. I mean, it wouldn't make sense for there to be, I guess. It is... No, it isn't. It's a all-land map. Huh. I guess I never really realized that. Well. Oh! So here you got the M. That's a monster. That's Bowser. And then the T is the tornado. So you can go on here and track your disasters. Yeah, we've completely destroyed it.
Oops, oh well.
Oops, oh well. Game is hella over. So, awesome. 2 thumbs up. I'm satisfied.
You know, this just occurred to me.
What's that?
Do you think that the cities on here, like, are actually designed off of the real life city?
I doubt it so much.
I also doubt it, especially since I doubt that someone would actually make a city like this.
This was a butt ugly city. That's a fact. Hi there,
But,
doggo.
like, I don't know. It doesn't seem impossible.
Come on. Up. He's like, I don't know how to get up. There's wires everywhere. Over here. He's just struck. Come here. Lewis walks right in front of the camera.
Ooh, don't knock off that monitor.
It's fine. Yeah, you're just trying to be helpful to the old doggo. Oh, come here, doggo. Bonk.
Hi.
Join us on the couch. Alright. Well, I mean, that's the hour of SimCity. You guys get the idea. 2 thumbs up if you like these type of games. If not, not so much.
It's just 1 person.
Well, there's 2 of us here. We both reviewed. So we're going to bounce back over to Legend of Zelda. Joey's playthrough on that. And that's all you there, Chumley. Oh. Well, meanwhile, I'll go update our Twitter and stuff and be like, hey, if you're interested in Zelda, we've switched over to Zelda.
I love Legend of Zelda's music. Where do I want to start? Let's start with Sanctuary. That's not where I wanted to start. That's okay. Shoot, did we complete the first dungeon?
I don't remember, actually.
I think we did. Continue, not start, it's you. Up there. Yeah, I think we did. Yeah, it looks like we did.
So now you've got the second dungeon, or you go after the Master Sword.
I can. not that the Master Sword does much currently. I think I'm gonna go. I can't get the pendant of. I think the red one is courage. The blue one is wisdom. I can go get the wisdom one.
Yeah, the Legend of Zelda music has always been super good. I don't really have a better word for that, you know. I mean, it's just iconic. It's iconic music, especially this version of it. Like Link to the Past was I think a lot of people would argue now with Wind Waker and all the newer Legend of Zelda games out. I think people would argue that this is the best Zelda, but at the time it was 100% the best Zelda. So if you were interested in, like, everyone knew this game, everyone played it, everyone loved it, and it was a really great game. Okay. Hey, Trey, since you're in the chat still, how's the sound on this so far tonight? Sound all good, I assume? I would think you would have told us if it wasn't. We got a couple other people in the chat. Hi, guys. How you doing? Thanks for joining us. SimCity review was, shockingly, we both gave it a thumb up. With the caveat, of course, if you like simulator games, because otherwise, it's pretty boring. And then, obviously, now we're back into our playthrough of Link to the Past, which is just kind of our free play, not actually a review. It's just us enjoying our Saturday night. So, one of the things I'm excited about is tomorrow we're going to start our review and playthrough of Pilot Wings.
I know you like that game.
I love Pilot Wings. Oh, he's got you good.
Yep, there's the entrance.
Trey says, sounds fine to me. Alright, Trey, thank you very much. So, Pilot Wings flight simulator game. I'm stoked about it. It was one of the games that I played with my dad a lot because I have no idea why. My dad liked that game. But we kind of like had our own specialty. So like I was really good with the rocket belt and his thing was the light plane. And so it was very, you know.
Well, that.
Very specific how we did it.
Did damage to it. What is this?
So I think there's a heart piece in here if you can get through the dungeon. And then also when you get through the dungeon, you empty that thing outside. You can't push it. Once it's there, you're struck. I think if you go out and come back in, it's reset. Go back out.
Yeah.
Come back in.
I know how to do it.
Do you?
Yeah.
How you do it? Yeah. Push the two sides up and then push the left one over. Yeah. Bombs! Yay, bombs. Bombs are important in this game. Yeah, and then you come back out, go back in, and you can continue on now that you've got your chest. So yeah, anyway, at the end of this, there's a switch you pull, you drain, you let all that water out. Nope, that was the wrong one. Eat bombs. So you get out of here and you go outside. There'll be a heart piece in the drained out water. There it is. And then you can beat the fish to death if you really want to. Not that that's necessary at all.
I hate the vultures.
Are they vultures or are they crows? I think they're crows.
It's possible.
Can you even get to this dungeon yet?
I guess we'll find out.
No, you can't pull. The dark ones you can't move at all. And I can't remember if you can pick the little ones up yet or not. You can pick the light green ones up. But I think you might need the gloves.
The strength ones?
Yeah. You know, I think you can pick up the small ones. I think it's the big ones you have to have the strength gloves to pick up. Try and pick up one of the small ones.
Well,
without it walking away from you, yeah. Dog, you are licking my foot. Stop. Nope, can't pick them up. Yeah, you need your strength gloves. But it looks like you can get to the dungeon anyway.
What's up here?
I don't remember at all. Fairy cave? Bam! Fairy cave!
Nicely done.
I don't remember at all. Fairy cave. Bam, I was right.
So, I will say, Legend of Zelda has some amazing music.
Dude,
my favorite My favorite of any of the soundtracks is the Great Fairy Fountain.
That's a vulture. The other things were crows, yeah. That right there is legit vulture.
The entrance is over here.
Ooh, boogeymen! Run away! Run away! No, you've gone too far. No? No, I think you do have to go up there. Shoot, I don't remember.
Oh, can't touch the cactus.
They're gonna kill you, bro. You have to read that thingy. I don't remember how you read the thingy. You have to, like, have a book or something. I think you have to get, like, a book from town. It's on, like, a bookshelf. You have to charge the bookshelf. It falls off.
I do not have Pegasus boots yet, so I cannot charge.
Well,
I guess I'm going after the Master Sword then.
I can't remember where the hell you get the Pegasus boots from either. Man, this game is really hard to remember. It's been so long.
It'd almost be worth it to actually, like...
Alyssa has joined the chat. She said something in kanji, and then she said, I like the bird boy. I like the vulture too, mostly because it's beating Joey to death. Or, actually, I think it was the boogeyman that beat you most to death, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you about stuck you right in the back end.
I'll be fine. Where do I need to go? I need to not go up.
I don't think you have a choice. The Octoroks and the Crows of Doom. Gaza Doom. Doom on you. Doom on you. Oh, you should break the jars and get your hearts, yeah.
Now you can just go in and out and in and out.
Yeah, the hearts are kind of important, you know, since you're almost dead. I'm just saying.
I'll be fine.
I'll be fine. So, yeah. Oh, we got Trey and Alyssa in the chat. Either of you two know where to get the Peggy boots? I guess I could just Google that nonsense myself, frankly.
I don't see what the fun in that is.
Well, the fun in that is
Piggy boots.
that doesn't take 9.5 years for us to do. Because unless you remember it, you're going to be lost for a hot minute going around.
I'll find it eventually.
I mean, that is the theory behind it anyway.
I need to go all the way around this.
I think we missed a lot of things, frankly.
Yeah?
Just want to know where the old Peggy boots are at. I think actually the peg boots might be what you get from the Desert Palace. Oh. Visit Shahashasha, that dude, in the building to the west of the palace, and he gives you the Pegasus. Hit star, do you have the Pegasus boots? Did we get them last time?
No.
No, you need to go talk to what's his name next to that palace again, Dungeon 1, and he gives you the Peggy boots. That's hilarious.
Way back there.
Mm-hmm. And you need them because you have to get the book from town. I remember getting the book from town. It's up on a bookshelf, but you have to charge the bookshelf with the Pegasus boots because without them, you can't get into that second dungeon. So, take a walk, boy.
Yeah, this might take a few. I need to go up to the right. All the way over there. Alright.
Now that you've walked all the way across the map, you gotta walk back. Isn't that so much fun? Trey, isn't there like a thief in the village you have to catch? Other than that, or that's a different game? No, there is a thief in the village. He is not where you get the boots or anything. Why are you killing the chicken? What are you attempting to do?
I'm attempting to get all of the chickens to attack me.
Why?
Because I wanted to.
Oh no. I thought to myself the words chicken attack. And then I remembered the video. Chicken attack! Oh my god.
That song is gonna be stuck in my head.
Oh, it's
now.
so good though. It's so good. I always wondered why Link has pink hair in this version. Like, you can see under the rim of his hat. It's pink.
Yeah.
Like, dude has pink hair.
I don't know what you're talking about. This isn't Link. Or did I name mine Link? I think I did name mine Link. Never mind. If you don't name it Link, then it's technically not Link.
It's Link.
They don't refer to him as Link.
It's Link. He's stylish, Alyssa says. That's why, because pink hair is stylish. Well, I mean, I guess maybe. It's not blue hair, anyway. Blue hair would just be a poor choice. I remember if you get under the bridge, there's a heart piece down there. You gotta get the flippers from Zora first, though. Just go, Banana Man, go.
Yay, Octorocks.
Rupee! I never did like the name for the money in this game, rupees. I'm aware that rupee is an actual form of currency, too. I don't know why, dude. Just the word rupee always bothered me. I know it's a really silly thing to be like, that annoys me, but it does. So where is Sahasrashaswa?
See, you can't even you just can't say it.
Just jump down. Whee! So now I guess that you've beat it, he gives you Peggy boots. Oh, you got the Pen of Courage. Good job.
Nice, blah blah, Link.
Carry this with you. It's a treasure passed down from the families. Pegasus boots. And now you can bomb that upper wall because you got bomb.
Helpful item hidden on the east side of the lake.
Which is the heart piece.
Yeah.
Like, we already got that, bro.
West is to the left, right?
Oh. Did it say the east side?
I think so.
You sure? I wasn't reading. East side of Lake Hylia. Oh, well, that said in a cave, didn't it? Yeah, cave on the east side.
Alright, really. Yep.
I think it's just a bunch of rupees back here, but bomb.
It's probably rupees, bombs, and arrows.
No, just rupees and bombs.
I would like to have that.
Yeah. My personal favorite weapon was always the boomerang for the second option. Because everything else just kind of sucked. I mean, the bow is necessary to beat Ganon the first time. But, yeah, the boomerang was always the best. Especially because it, like, stuns enemies. And it grabs rupees and hearts and brings them back to you, which is super useful.
Where am I going? I need to go to east of Lake Hylia.
So that's the
one in the
cave
bottom
on the bottom right, yeah. I don't remember what's there. At all.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Indeed.
Do I want to take the side on the right?
No. You have to go all the way down. Yeah, I think you have to go left first. Like, if you go back to that map. So go down. So yeah, see, if you take the bridge, you get stuck. You have to go all the way around. Because you don't have Zora's flippies yet.
Wait, can I take this bridge? No.
No, because you need the flippers. And actually, I'm not even sure you can get out the other side if you have the flippers. I think you could have turned left there. Yeah. You need to turn left there. Or not, because
I need to go further up to the
ugh,
right.
it's just brutal. Make you walk around the map for 45 minutes just to get places.
Yeah, well, if anyone's wondering why I keep switching
To the map.
to the map, that's why, because it is very easy to get lost in this game if you don't know
Where
the
the hell
map
you're
very
going.
well.
It's much easier once you get once you've got all your items, your hammer and your gloves, and you can pick the rocks up and knock down those like wooden pegs that block the paths. It's a hell of a lot faster. Hey, as long as you're gonna, well, where you going?
I don't know, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, since you got your boots, go to the town now since you're heading that direction, but you want to go to that eastern cavern, so it's, I don't know, it's, oh, this is the best part. It's just dashing through stupid whole sections of the map. It's a much faster way to travel. Yeah, you might as well go through town now. You're almost there already.
Yeah. I need to go over there.
I don't remember what building the book is in, though. This is the fort. Go in them all. Go all of them, because I can't remember. I know the book's in one of these stupid things. Nope, not in there. And then there's one of the buildings you can go in the back door, and I think there's like a heart piece in that too. Nope.
Hello, grandmother. Yeah, blah blah blah, blah blah blah.
She tells you why the Master Sword is dope as hell.
Not at all.
Oh, now she repeats it. Why did you say not at all? I always tell her, yes, I get it.
Okay, what's on this side?
Nothing of use. It's not it. You'll see it. It'll be sitting on the top. It's like a green book.
Ah.
I recall that distinctly. I think you use the bomb in that place. You get a bunch of rupees again. Oh. Yeah. This used to be like the bandit hideout. Yep. So if you go downstairs, I think you bomb through into an area and there's like a ton of rupees.
Let's see how well you remember this. Yeah, up there.
Yeah. I mean, there's a bunch of rupees in the chests too, as it turns out, but...
Oh, and a heart piece.
Heart piece! Go figure.
That was helpful.
60 rupees, a heart piece, and then these are full of rupees too, I think.
It's a puzzle though, I have to figure out how to do it. That's one.
Can you push the stone to the right above you, to the right again?
This one?
Yeah. That's the bottom one. The other two you're struck on.
Can I open them from behind?
No. You have to get in front. I think if you go out and come back, it'll reset the blocks, though. I don't remember. I like the little as you go down the stairs.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so that one goes down.
Yeah, this one goes down.
And then the second one on the top goes down.
This one?
Yep.
Ah, yeah.
Over, down, over. And then you go...
And this one goes up.
Over. Ba-da-da-da. So yeah, a bunch of money, heart piece, good dealies. So, no, there's no more houses here. Go Go down.
There's this house.
Yeah, but I don't think that's the one.
Well, I mean, it's worth a try.
Yeah, it's worth checking because Lord knows I don't remember. Yeah. No, nothing there. Just a couple barrels. So if you keep going down, there's the storage shed. Oh, great. Now you got soldiers. Funny. So there's a hut there. That's the supply hut. I think you can bomb the front end of it, even though there's no cracks in the wall. And then there's a bunch of, I think, pots in there that will constantly refresh things like arrows and bombs and rupees and things. Bam! I love it when I remember stuff. Oh yeah, watch out for the stupid rats.
God, come here. Bomb, arrow, bomb. Rubies, bombs.
See? Just useful.
Yeah.
Boom. Chicken attack.
To meet the grandpa, all the bad people go away, he can come back to the village. Was he exiled from the village?
I think they're just kind of, the bad guys know that he knows where magic stuff is, so they want to get him. I don't remember the story
What was that thing
behind
on the
it.
very left?
A health potion, if you have an empty jar.
Ah.
Which I don't think you have any jars at the moment. Yeah, you're not going to catch him, bro. So, did you go in Grandma's house here? Not yet. So you can bomb her side wall. And you can piss off the chickens if you want.
No, I'm good. Not while I'm stuck in here.
So, go to the house directly to the right of this.
What's behind her house?
Nothing. Just a way out. That house. That might be the one with the book in it. Nope. No book. Go. I think you can go into the back of the house right under you. Yep. Even though there's not a door. So you can get that chest over there. Empty bottle! Now go talk to the kid.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Tell me
he
I have a
wanted
bottle. I think he gives you the bug catching net. Yep, bug net.
Yeah.
So now you can catch fairies, trap them in the bottle, or you can catch bees and trap them in the bottle. And when you let those out, they'll just consistently attack the enemies. For what it matters.
Not the bees.
You're never gonna catch them. Alright. I don't remember where the hell this stupid book is at.
I thought the house with the book was outside.
Oh, is it
town.
outside town? Hell, I thought it was in the town.
I want to throw that.
I could be wrong. It could be one of the ones outside of town, yeah?
Perhaps that one.
No, that's your house, isn't it? Or no, your house is to the right. Yeah, that's your house. Hell, I don't know. Go try the other houses.
As long as I'm here, I'm going to try that bottom house first and then...
Yeah, I mean, you might as well check them all. What the hell? But yeah, I don't... I mean, you might as well. I don't know. I can't remember. The old dudes, yeah.
Nope, not up there. Kakariko Village Library.
Yeah, so it's in the village somewhere. You just have to find the stupid library. I I got nothing.
Oh, wait. Why am I way back here? Okay.
Yep. I got nothing, Chief. Other than it's in there
Are
somewhere.
you the library?
Maybe. Worth a look. Bomb that thing.
I will as soon as I talk to him. What's up?
Oh.
I sealed the door to his room.
Like legit sealed it. Built a wall over it even. It's a pretty angry brother. You get a heart piece if you can reach the end of the maze in 15 seconds. No. Yeah.
What's the end? I don't know what the end is.
It's when you get to that guy over there and you've already
Okay,
lost.
Yeah.
You really gotta
can't
hit
go
it with the
past
quickness. Now you have to go around and up.
Okay.
I think. Hell, I don't remember. You can get up there? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then dash through it. It's the fastest way. And then all the way left and then down. Oh no. That works too. Yeah, there's the heart piece. So grab the heart piece.
I can't.
Oh, it won't let you?
You're not qualified. Too
No.
bad.
Yeah, you gotta do it again. Go back to the girl.
Oh, I have to go all the way around.
Yeah, the heart pieces are kind of important though. You know.
Oh, I had it by a second.
You did or you didn't?
I did. You qualified. Congratulations. I present you with a piece of a heart.
There you go.
Okay. Where is it? Way up in the top left corner, it looks
The
like.
southern side of Kariko Village, just outside of town. So it's the one right up to the left of you, I guess?
Or maybe this one? Up here?
Yeah, that up there. Yep, that's it. Hey, look. Library. There it is. Boom. There you go.
You can use it to read the ancient language of
That's the
Hylia.
books I said. Trey, Joey, you could say you could have a flask of bees.
The Trey has an obsession on our D&D thing with getting a vial of bees and throwing it at people.
I mean,
Josh won't let him. Although
is this where your obsession came from, Trey?
So what do I want to go after next? I guess I could technically go after that bottom thing.
I mean,
now.
since you're there, I would hit the Master Sword, frankly.
Yeah.
It's such a big deal because when you're at full health, you throw those circle beams of death.
Nope, I can't.
Oh, you know what? I don't think you can get the Master Sword.
Well, I mean,
Well,
yeah, considering there's a dark green
No,
massive thing.
you need the 3 pendants from the dungeons,
Ah,
so you might as well not even bother. You have to have the pendants before the Master Sword will let you find it. I forgot about that. Is the dog outside?
sounds like it.
Well, I guess I'll go let the dog in while you play. I would head down to the desert palace at this point, I guess.
Yep. me control tab back to here so I can watch the chat. I'm just continuously running into things. No, don't. Stop it. I just want to run away. Which, by the way, Trey, I still think that was a waste of 100 gold. Or was it 100 gold? I don't know, it was a waste of money, though. Trey's talking about the bees.
What about the bees?
In chat.
And the birds?
You moved and I kind of just fell.
Uh-huh. Convenient.
It was 1 gold. Oh, it was 100 copper, that's right. He wasted a ton of copper on 2 bags and 100 loaves of bread to throw them at people. Because Josh wouldn't let him have the bees.
That's just silly.
To be fair, his ideas did, like, one of his ideas did work. He got a flask of oil, and we threw it at a person. Since I'm a tiefling, I'm impervious, or not impervious, but I'm not as perceptible to fire.
You should avoid dying.
You see, I'd love to, but that's difficult.
Well, you should get better at it. I don't know what to tell you.
Vultures are difficult.
There you go. Oh. You have to actually select the book from your thing.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want the bottle. There we go. Do I have to
The Y button. It's an item. You have to use the Y button. Terrible. Oh. I guess that's him praying. I don't know. Looks like he's eating some nom nom nom.
My opinion, it kind of looked like he was thinking.
Maybe. I had to leave for a minute. Did anything happen? Joey almost died to some vultures. That's about it. That's all that happened. Joey almost died.
Let me flip back to... Ah, he's angry.
Get it. There you go. Throw some buckets and get some hearts, man. Watch out for laser beam eye. He'll get you. And remember, the buckets kill those stupid sand crawlers in 1 hit.
Ouch.
But Zach, were we taking turns?
I don't think so.
I think we did. I think we took turns when we died.
I don't know.
Trey, do you
know what?
remember
I think
when
for
we taking
dungeons,
turns?
I think for dungeons we did.
Because we were like, you suck.
Yeah, I'm okay with letting you take a turn on this dungeon. I am hungry. I'm gonna eat something when we're done.
So I don't remember at all where I'm going in this dungeon.
Well, I was going to the right.
I mean, I'm not saying that that's the wrong direction, but I don't know that it's the right direction either. Well, that's just out the front door thing.
It is believed to be him praying. I'm sure I was referring to the thing from earlier where he's making the wish.
You bugger. Yeep. Well, that wasn't much use, was it?
Room.
I mean, rupees. It was a nice place to die if I'd screwed up, but I got lucky and didn't get hurt really at all. Eat. Aw, I threw the pot too early. Come on, fella.
It's more useful to use the pots on those big guys.
Can the pots kill those guys?
I think so.
Sure enough. I couldn't remember if the pot killed those dudes or not. Hey, the map.
Yeah.
I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map, I'm the map. I'm the map.
I didn't need that.
Well, you got it, whether you wanted it or not. Look, man, what's worse, I'm the map or chicken attack?
I'm the map.
Oh, well,
Chicken attack at least isn't a bad song.
Alright, so to the right I need a key, so I guess we're going left. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but okay.
I was about to say, did you like swipe it away with the sword or?
Skills, son. Key, what up? Must never fail to find all the treasures in the dungeon.
That's what?
Don't worry, I will not fail you, for I am superior.
Superior to me or superior to him?
Well, I mean, you know, however you want to look at it. What up? Well, now we know where the big chest is.
Top left.
What the hell?
It hurts you.
I didn't realize it hurt me if I just walked into it. I mean, I knew if it shot me, I'd get hurt.
I'm pretty sure you can kill them.
Where am I going at this point?
Down to the left. See if there's something down there.
Well, I got the small key. I gotta go back to the right at some point, I guess.
That worked.
Oh, shit.
Another exit.
Do we have the
Lantern, yeah. I do believe you have to kill him.
Do you? Can you kill that stupid thing?
I think you can.
I don't remember. I don't think you can. Or if you can, I don't remember how to do it. Well, let's just shake our bacon over to the right and get that extra key open. Off I go! Woo!
You are currently holding the bow, letting you know.
Thanks.
There's the compass.
Cannonballs.
Ooh.
Whatever. That's skills, yo. You don't even know. Alright, so now we got the key, which means we get the chest. Off I go. Let's do this one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. The glove! The power glove, which was a nice nod to the original Nintendo. Now what?
Now you go to the second floor.
Where the hell's the stairs to the second floor?
Can the power glove hurt those guys?
No.
Because that's, I think, the only way you get through that. Or,
No.
I guess by moving the stone.
This is one of the ones where you have to go outside. So I don't... Oh, for goodness sakes. Let me... damn it. I'm pretty sure you have to, like, dive off a thing or something. Oh, you punk. You know what? I want some health back. Really? So all... Let's get this health back. Punk? Punk! So I think you have to go out of one of these. Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Shizer. Yeah. Ugh, I have to do this stupid thing again. Whatever, I didn't die. Ugh. That was luck. Not skill. Not skill at all. No. Yeah!
Well, I mean, can't go anywhere else. You may as well jump off of it.
Yeah, but I don't think that's right either. It's not. It's totally not. You know, maybe it was the other one you had to jump off of. I mean, it must have been, because obviously it ain't that one. Trey, how do you kill these eyeball things? What? Nonsense. Apparently I can't slam into those.
Who would have guessed you can't run on quicksand pits?
Trying to remember how the hell to do things here is... What the hell? Some of these bros drop hearts.
I think it might be the green ones.
I don't remember. I would think you just Shoot them in the eye. A bomb or something. I wonder if you can shoot them with the bow and arrow in the eyeball and kill them. We'll give it a whirl. What the hell?
Well, pretty sure it would have to be the eye.
Yeah, I don't think that's it, though. There was something about being up here. Like, if you walk all the way around it, there's a heart piece, I think. Man, look at that. I knew there was some reason to go out that door. Hey, sweet. Full up refill. Alright. We gotta remember how to get past this stupid thing.
There's something up to the right.
Maybe? Oh, you know what? I think there is. I think I have to use the... Yeah. He's just smart. Oh. Well, at least you were smart enough to be like, yeah, move, dummy. I would love to say I remember. Oh, this is the stupid tile room. Which I think if you stand right here, yeah, they can't hurt you. As long as you don't walk off the doorway, you're immune.
Nice.
Yeah. It's pretty chintzy, isn't it? You just have to wait for it to wear itself out. We don't have a key, though.
Correct.
We need a small key.
That bottom room? Maybe you have to move a tile to get it?
I went through all the rooms, except for that one on the left, which we can't get through.
I'm sure you can, because you just moved a tile to get into this one. Maybe that's...
Oh. Ha! Hey, look. Key. Go figure. We need a key. Oh. Money isn't worth it. Oh.
You need yet another one. There it is.
I can't believe I got through that with all my hearts.
This is the boss room.
This is another stupid tile thing. Just walk on the doorway. You're immune.
That was a bit cheaty.
Whatever. That's just called strategy, baby.
Not that we haven't cheated in
any of our games,
before.
Yeah. Look, the fact that I remember as many cheats as I remember from these is pretty shocking, considering how bad my memory is.
You remember the things you want to remember.
Dude, I mean,
I take that back.
sure.
You remember the things you don't want to remember, because it's exactly how my memory works.
Sorry. Anything useful in here before I go fight a boss and I don't remember how to fight? I guess there must be another key.
You get things like,
Blunk.
on tests, it's like, use Kramer's rule to solve this set of equations. And I'm like, I don't remember how to do that. But for some reason, I remember where I sat in my 8th grade science class. I can't even remember the grade, though. But I do remember the teacher.
It needed the big key, which I had.
Ah.
I don't remember what the boss is, though. Oh! Stupid worm guy. Now I remember the boss. You have to hit him in the head, but...
No, yes,
Helps
it's
if-
easiest just to do that as they're exiting.
Yeah. Basically, what you have to do is stand next to the hole and hit them when they come out. And as long as you're swinging, generally it doesn't hurt you. Because it bounces you back when you hit them. Oh, what the hell hit me there? Oh, they're throwing rocks. That's what hit me there.
Well, there's
That's
one.
one. Got two. Bam.
Nice.
Bam, another full heart. Look at that. We're hearting it up.
Thanks.
I don't remember which of us beat the first boss, do you?
I think it was me.
Yay.
It might have been you.
I don't recall. Not that it matters. Man, we're trucking right along now. We got the boots, the gloves.
I need to go get that pendant.
Mm-hmm. And then you can go get the Master Sword.
What is it? It's courage, wisdom, and
I don't remember. I never understood why there are landmines in the game. Just ignore the birds. Just go. One of these has a thing under it. I think it's the bottom one. Use your bug net, catch a fairy. Oh, it's the wrong place. It's just rupees. Lots and lots of rupees. I'm confused why he doesn't beat you up. Like, he's clearly a thief, right? What does he say? I don't remember. East of Lake Highlands, strange and wonderful. Oh, he's telling you got that lake to the east as well. I think the lake to the east is where you get the ice rod.
that's not what I want. I want to do that.
You should go to the lake.
Need to head way there. I'm in a good position for it.
Yeah, just head straight east and don't stop. I can't stop. Squirrels in my pants. Platypus control.
That's the one I thought of.
That's the right one. I had the wrong song to start with. Don't jump in the water, you die.
I'm not trying to.
Get the
Everything is in my way.
Run, man, Jesus. Oh my God. You're gonna die.
I'm not trying to run into the
What
water.
the hell are you doing? Just go. God, stop. Watch out, those explode. I'm gonna make it to the cave. Damn, I was right. You didn't make it to the cave.
Where's the sanctuary? The sanctuary
is north. No, the Link's house was closer. His is like in the middle of the map. That's on the north end. Well, hell, now you might as well go get the pendant. You're right there.
How do I get up there?
Left. See the cave hole on the left?
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah. That's awesome. Way to bone that one. I don't remember what's in that bottom cave of the lake. I think it's the ice thing. It's awfully hard to remember.
I do not like those things. Oh, that's what that
Yeah,
does.
you don't want to fall down the holes.
I didn't know if the hole led somewhere.
Some of them do actually, but I think when they lead somewhere, you can see like a brown tile floor underneath instead of just black.
Actually, old man, come with me. What's up this way? Nothing there. Can I go over that? Can I, like, Pegasus boot my way
No,
over it?
you can't Pegasus boot your way out of it. Wouldn't that be amazing?
I run so slow in the cave. Wow, there's nothing over here, is there? Nope.
I was right. That cave over there has the ice rod in it. Yep. Again, my impressed fact that I remember it.
What's up here? Nothing.
Yeah, you just gotta get him, like, out of the cave.
Ah, he's like, take me with you.
Yeah. Well, you just keep going, I think, to the right, and eventually you get out, and then he's like, oh, thank you, you got me to where we needed to go. Yeah, that's not the place. It's a place to die to bats, just like vultures. Down. He's really slow dashing it. He's like, tick, 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 tick. Yeah, those things kill you. And then they turn to stone. And the boulders that look more like the heads of cauliflower.
I was about to say, it looks kind of like broccoli.
Gives you the mirror, I think, yep.
What's the mirror do?
It's, you look into the mirror, I think, to get back from the dark world.
What is the dark world?
You use teleporters to get to the dark world, which is where you eventually have to kill Ganon. See, it tells you what's up.
He just dashes slow when he can't see.
Just doesn't want you to dash off the wall, I guess. Off the edge of the world. Surprise attack by a bat. That just goes back around. It's a circle. Yeah, you gotta go down, out, up. You're really bad about running into them bats.
They're in the darkness. It's hard to see them.
I mean, they are in the darkness. It is hard to see them. That's kind of the point. Left, I think? Yeah, go left. I think there's a ladder you climb to get to the top. Yeah, there it is.
What's that?
I don't remember. This cave leads to the...
Back to Kakariko
yeah,
Village.
anyway, you don't want it is the point. Hey, look, top of the mountain. There's the heart container. You get that by going to the dark world. So right there, walk into the portal. This is the dark world. Go left.
I am a rabbit.
Yep. Go stand in that hole right up there, that brown hole, and then go in your item, get your mirror, and then use your mirror to teleport back to the other world. And I think you'll be up there with the heart piece. God, yeah! That's it, jump down. You don't want to go back to the dark world.
Wow.
You have to, I don't remember where you get the moon pearl, but you get the moon pearl, and that's what lets you be Link in the dark world. At which point, all the NPCs in the dark world are like, holy cow, how are you still you? There's the Tower of Hera. I don't remember what's to the left. A chest, I think, maybe? No, stone tablet.
Not.
I don't remember if you need that. Held Master Sword. You'll get the magic of anything. Gives you a spell, I think. I don't remember.
This should be where we cut it off. It is 10:57.
Oh, so I guess that's going to be it for tonight. Hey, you know what we haven't done yet? Why don't you go ahead and save state it? Just so we don't have to get back up here.
If I die, I can save it, because I just entered a dungeon.
Does it?
Yeah. When you die, it says continue and save. And when you enter, I think.
Yeah, but I think when you turn the power off and you turn it back on, it asks you if you want to start from the sanctuary or your house.
Alright, how do I save state?
Hold select and hit the right button.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, save state.
Alright. I'm gonna save and quit anyway.
So yeah, so that'll be us cutting out for the night. But one of the things we do before we do these things is we take a look at the instruction manual for next week's thingy.
Next week's game, which is Pilot Wings.
Which will be Pilot Wings. So let's have a look at the instruction manual for Pilot Wings as I pull that up. Kick over to OBS. Pilot Wings. Now, I gotta say, the cover doesn't leave a lot to be desired, does it?
Not do much.
And frankly, the instructions probably won't do much for you either.
If you haven't played the game either, then you really probably don't know what those green dots
you wouldn't.
are.
Which it's like, a ring. What the hell?
If you've played any sort of like flying aerial game, like you'll understand what the ring is. You just got to go through the ring.
Yeah. So here we get a couple screenshots, some pretty bland. Here we get a little bit of artwork as far as, and those might actually be screenshots themselves, but you get your 4 flight instructors. It explains to you what the hell's going on. You got your basics of flight for the airplane, the skydive, the rocket belt, the hang glider, and then it explains the helicopter. Now, I never read the rule books when I was a kid. I didn't realize there was actually instructions on how to fly the attack helicopter, which I also don't think I ever got to as a kid. So if we get to the attack helicopter, I'll be hella impressed because I'm pretty sure I've never actually made it that far in the game. But, I mean, that's it, man. How basic is that?
Definitely a stark change from
SimCity.
SimCity,
no kidding. So, yeah, there you go. Now, looking at this, and, you know, I mean, you've seen me play it, but if we could try to ignore that, what does this put you at on a level of want to play?
I would say I don't really want to play it that much. If I maybe read it, it might... Like, if I haven't read it yet, but...
Yeah.
When I do, maybe it'll make me want to play it a bit more, but as of right now, not really.
Yeah, it only being 17 pages, not hard to read, so... Alright, well, we know Pilot Wings is next week. I'm excited to play it. We'll start that tomorrow. And I think Pilot Wings is a game we can actually get a full week of play out of for our 3 days. Which, you know, considering SimCity and F-Zero we cut short because, frankly, they were boring. I'm looking quite forward to Pilot Wings. I think if we do what me and my dad did and we specialize, you know, I go light plane, you go this, I do that, you do this, I think we can get some good play out of it. Plus, one of the things it barely mentions in the, don't you mean heli impact? Slow clap.
Trey said, first deathless stream. Which I don't know if that counts since we played the free game, which we don't count deaths, and we played a game where we can't really die. But
you know, you can die in Pilot Wings.
yeah.
You can slam into the ground when you skydive.
Correct. I'm aware.
Not that, I mean, I think in Pilot Wings we're just gonna have to count every time we wreck as failed.
Oh, that's gonna be a lot.
No, I'd be fine.
Yeah, not for me.
Whatever, you do all right. One of the things the book does say is it says there are some extra zones. The extra zones are so freaking hard to get to. Like, I think, honestly, tomorrow we can concentrate on just playing the game, figuring it out.
Right.
Wednesday, we can really push to try and get the extra zones. And then Saturday, hopefully we can get towards the end of the game and play the attack helicopter. So, the extra zones, most of the levels have a target area for skydiving and hang gliding. And in those target areas is always one target that is moving over the water. And if you hit that target, that's what opens up the extra zones.
That cannot be easy.
No, it's not. Not at all. And one of them is, instead of skydiving, you're a penguin. And you jump out of the helicopter and you're trying to land in a pool of water. And then the other one is you are basically Icarus. You have like a pair of Flappy Bird wings. And you're flying around, jumping off trampolines and stuff. And then, of course, there's the attack helicopter, which is its bonus level unto itself for when you beat the game. But
Right.
so that's cool. We will see you guys back tomorrow night to start Pilot Wings. I'm super excited and stoked to do it. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, join us on, you know, Twitter, SNES's Life, Facebook, SNES's Life. Check out our website, sneseslife.com. Get on our Discord server. If you go to Facebook or Twitter, the invite is in our info. You can join us on Discord. Download the game if you've got the ability. Find a way to play it. Play along with us. Send us email, sneseslife@gmail.com. Let us know what you thought of it, and we'll read that out on the show. So thanks a lot, guys, for watching tonight. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.